Okay, well, good afternoon, folks. Welcome along to our second lot of remote online auctions here for the Ray White Carpenter Realty Group. Great to have you along. For those that are watching right the way across the world, but for those that are bidding here today, all the very best to neighbours of the properties that we currently have. Welcome to you as well, and to our owners that are watching via the live stream. Welcome along. We look forward to bringing the properties to you. There's some great opportunities to be able to bid and to purchase here today, and we get underway in just a moment. Just to explain the process under which we'll bid and purchase here today, each of our agents will be on a screen just here in front of me. They will have a telephone bidder registered on the other end. They'll be bidding live, and I'll take the bid from the agent. I'll be saying the agent's name as we progress as well. And the numbers as they progress will be up on screen. So the property will be behind me, and the numbers will be progressing up on screen via the broadcast as well. That way everyone's kept up to speed, and obviously the live bidding will be taking place via our telephone bidders that are registered here today as well. Folks, as we progress today, if we do pause and negotiate, what will happen is on the live broadcast it will show up that we are indeed paused and negotiated. I'll step aside, I'll have a conversation with the highest bidder and the owner, and see if we can get to a level that is satisfactory. In the event that we're indeed selling, just the same as a standard auction, I'll come back and announce it on the market, if indeed we have met the figure that is acceptable. But just know that in the circumstances, as we pause and negotiate, it can take a little bit of time. And for you, obviously you're at home at the moment, so you're welcome to go and grab a coffee and hang about while we negotiate today. Folks, great to have you on board. We are the one and only company that are currently running the remote auctions, and glad to be on the forefront of technology and keeping our clients and buyers in the front seat in terms of opportunities to purchase and to sell in the current marketplace. We're very proud of that, and we welcome you along. Well, folks, first on our order today will be a property at 2/32 Sea Vista Ave in Beach Haven, the second being 42 Cresta Ave in Beach Haven, and the last property being 10 McBreen Avenue in Northcote. We wish our owners the very best of luck in their endeavours to sell today, and to those that are registered, I will take you through the unconditional terms under which you will bid and buy. We run you through the properties straight after that as well, so we give you a chance to be able to peruse through. There will be some photos up behind me here, and I will walk you through the properties verbatim style, and then straight into the chance to be able to bid and to buy. Just in terms of the bidding here today, there is a couple of seconds lag on the broadcast, so I'll be taking it nice and slow, and there's plenty of time for people to make sure that they are in front of the bidding. Folks, to your contract I'll take you. Your terms will have been provided with a physical address. A legal description will have been attached there for you as well. That's how the council will know that property. The list of chattels confirmed for you, and the settlement date at which you'll be able to take possession of the home. Obviously there are some clauses that have been entered of recent in relation to when the lockdown is lifted, and the settlement dates taking place post that lockdown being lifted. So your chance to be able to bid subject to the terms, obviously those settlement dates that are noted on the contract can apply, but often will be taken over by the clauses put in place in relation to settlement in the current circumstances. Your further terms of sale, if there's anything we'd need to let you know about the property itself, it'll be detailed in the further terms of sale part of that document. We do trust that you've read and understood all the documentation here today. We trust you're here to bid cash and unconditionally, and wish you all the best in that regards. Each of the properties, they have reserve prices on here today. If I can reach that figure, I can put it on the market and sell the property. In the event that I don't get to the level that's satisfactory to the owner on the reserve, I will pause, we'll negotiate, we'll go backwards and forwards, and we will see if we can get to a level that's satisfactory. In circumstances, in the last couple of months, we have indeed pulled buyers aside, meaning we've negotiated with them exclusively, and we've actually sold it without coming back to the floor and announcing it on the market. I can do that here today if the owner instructs me to, and that is to sell exclusively to the top bidder. So in saying that, buyers, just make sure that you're in front of the bidding at all times. That puts you in the strongest seat to make sure that you're ready to purchase. And when you do buy, you'll sign the documentation. In fact, I will sign the documentation here today on your behalf. Both vendor and purchaser, I have the authority to be able to sign on both parties' behalf, so I'll execute that contract for you at the price that is agreed, and everything else from there on will be sent to your solicitors electronically. So everything is done for you. We wish you all the best, and a good chance to be able to bid in just a moment. Well, folks, our first offering is a property that is very well positioned in coastal Beach Haven, an area that has seen some great appreciation in the last few months. We'd expect that to continue, and this home beautifully set up with elevated views, 180-degree views of the harbour there, and a home that is well worthy of your bid here today. Folks, 2 bar 32 Sea Vista Ave in Beach Haven. We take you through the terms. A cross-lease fee simple estate, having a undivided 1/2 share there in 1,037 square metres. Lot 15, deposited plan 48656, and your record of title NA 65D folio 868. A list of chattels that will come along with your home. They do include the fixed floor coverings, blinds, curtains, light fittings, burglar alarm, dishwasher, the drapes, the extractor fan, the garden sheds, the garage door remote ×2, the heated towel rail, 3 of those, range hoods, TV aerial, cooktop and oven, the heat pump, and the fire alarm. Tenancy set down as vacant possession for you as per the agreed extra clauses, extended clauses, in terms of settlement, or the 2nd of July, whichever you are preferring to bid by. But I believe that all the prior arrangements in terms of settlement have been agreed, and we wish you all the best in that regard. Folks, further terms here today, they are nice and clear. It is a good cash, clean and unconditional contract. Nothing we need to be concerned about between now and indeed settlement. And in that regard, folks, we wish you the best in your purchasing endeavours here today. Well, folks, throughout the home, obviously very well laid out indeed. A home that has had extension in the previously, and a chance to be able to see some fantastic additions in terms of value for you into the future. We move into a home that is beautifully set up to the top quarters. Obviously, the master retreat there with beautiful views out to the water, and down to the main living quarters. A beautiful kitchen, well set up, and nice use of colours throughout the property as well. We move out to your decking area, beautiful views captured there as well, and well laid out for entertaining into the future. This one is well in zone there for Kauri Park School, so good location indeed, and your coastal lifestyle is what is on offer here for you, wonderfully set up. Folks, now is your chance to be able to secure this one. And indeed, before the big rush after the lift of the current set down, so a chance for us to be able to get us into this one, and a figure to start it away at a figure that you see fit. Obviously, Ellie Haliso has been in charge of the campaign in the last couple of weeks. A great job. Now's your chance to buy it. Where do we see it in your hands?
900, Tim.
900 starts us straight away with Emma, so at $900,000, a bit over the bottom. At 900 the call, so at $900,000 we take it, maybe 10 we move, so at $910,000 now. 20 back in, so at $920,000 with Emma, and 30's our bid, so at 930 with Regan. 40 straight back with Emma, so Emma's bid $940,000. At 940 the bid now, $940,000 the call. So at 950 with thank you with Regan. At 950 now. At 950,000.
960, Tim.
960 with Emma. So at $960,000. At 960. At 960,000, 970 with Regan, at $970,000 now, at 970, 80 back with another 10 and Emma, at $980,000, at 980 and 990, thank you, at 990, back with Regan, at $990,000. $1 million would be easy next offer.
$1,010,000.
$1,010,000 and jumping with 20s, happy with it. At $1,010,000 the offer, at $1,010,000 now. At $1,010,000, we take 20 to go. At $1,010,000, last chance then, the first seconds.
$1,015,000, Tim.
15 and happy with a 5, back with a high 5 at 20 to go. $1,020,000, back on with Anika. And sorry, Wayne.
That someone just tried to.
That's against
120. I've got this right.
$1,020,000, just to confirm with Wayne.
$1,025,000, Tim.
Someone's just come back.
25 and $1,030,000 there with Regan, just to confirm. 55 now, back and in front with Regan. And $1,055,000. $1,060,000 and $5,000 rise. At $1,060,000's bid. At $1,060,000, here we go. First chance at $1,060,000.
Is that $1,060,000?
Second the offer then at $1,060,000.
1,065,000.
6.5 with Wayne, so back in at $1,065,000 at $1,065,000 and a chance back. At $1,065,000 and 70 to move. At $1,070,000 with Regan. At $1,070,000. At $1,070,000's bid. Again the chance back over and above. At $1,070,000 bid back at 75 to go. At $1,070,000. 7.5 it is with Wayne. At Wayne the offer at $1,075,000. At $1,075,000 and 80 to take us back. At $1,075,000 and with you, Wayne. Going then, $1,080,000 just before you, Regan. So $1,080,000 with Emma. At $1,080,000 now the bid. At $1,080,000, moving north at 8.5 to go. At $1,080,000 our bid. At $1,080,000 going first.
185, Tim.
185 at $1,085 now. At $1,085 and we say 90. 90 back with Wayne. At $1,090 now. At $1,090 our offer. At $1,090 we go. First chance at $1,090. Second.
195, Tim.
95 and back in. At $1,095 and your offer, Regan. At $1,095. 1.1 back in with Wayne, so 1.1, well worth it. It's $1,100,000 at 1.1 our offer. $1,105 to go from here. I call away.
And 6.
And 6 at $1,106.
Yes.
Thank you. At $1,106 our offer. At $1,106, we throw a funny number and happy with it. At $1,106 the call. Chance here we go. First chance.
110.
$1,110, 110, so 111, it's an emergency. At 111 the call. At $1,110,000. What do we do? First the call at 111. Second the chance at $1,110,000.
And 1.
And 1. So 1111, here we go. Quad 1 on the call. First chance. $1,111,000.
1115.
1115 at $1,111,500. So here we are at 111,500. We'll drop the mill if it helps you. At $111,500 now, the first call.
Another 500.
Yes.
Another 500 at 112.
Yes.
At 1,112,000. Second at 1.115.
Can you hear this?
Third and with you, Wayne, at 1,115,000.
Another.
Sorry, Regan, at 1,115,000, just to confirm your bids. Unmute, Regan.
Another 500, Tim.
Another 500, so at 1,115,000, 5 and the call. At 115 and change. Here we go. First call at 1,115,500. Second, the opportunity at 1,115,500 the bids. Third, final at 1 million.
117.
$1,117,000 and in front. So at 117 the call. At $1,117,000 we are. At 117 and calling away. First chance then at 1,117,000. Second the call at 1.17. Third and the final at $1,117,000. A chance here. Okay, buyers, well at $1,117,000, what I do just currently, I pause, we negotiate. Wayne's buyer is in front and present. We just have a quick chat and we'll come back to you shortly. We'll just put the stream on pause and sit tight, buyers. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for your patience. We've obviously just been talking in discussion in the back at present as to what with the next step. We obviously still have that offer of 1,117,000 up on screen. A few people in the mix still currently on screen as well. So in that respect, our owners asked us to put the property on the market. We are indeed selling it now with no tomorrow. So 1,117,000 we are on the market to be sold. Yes, Regan?
1,120,300.
At $1,120,300. So 1,120,300. That is small change, but at 1,120,300. First the chance at 120,300.
1,122,500.
Okay. Third, 112,500.
At 1,122,500 our bid now. So at 1,122,500 and 5 to call. First.
You want to stay on the phone with me or should I call you back for the present? I'll call you back, should I?
Second, the opportunity at $1,122,500. Third, our final at 1,122,500. We do sell away with nothing more. We sell here. Selling. Selling. Confirm we're out there, Regan. Sold then. Well done. Congratulations to our bidder. Hey, well done to our owner as well. Congratulations to you and to our agent there, Ali Halaso. Fantastic campaign. Another fantastic result with the Carpenter Realty Group. We'll go on to lot number 2 in just a moment. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to mute myself, and Ali, just don't forget to unmute the live stream, and I'll.
Okay, folks, we are back and live. Welcome back. Obviously, lot number 2 up for your consideration here today. Number 42 Cresta Avenue in Beach Haven. Another wonderful address and superb property. Up with Emma Moyle, one of the top performers from the Carpenter Realty Group. And good to be able to accept your bids, obviously, today. Those that are registered via the phone, we wish you all the very best. Emma's talked about a few people waiting on a conditional basis there post-auction as well. We do give our buyers the opportunity to buy unconditionally here today, and I'll run you through your terms for your property. Number 42, Cresta Avenue in Beach Haven. It is a fee simple estate, 497 square metres. Lot 2, deposited plan 504528. Your record of title 759439. A list of chattels attached for you: fixed floor coverings, the light fittings, burglar alarm, dishwasher, extractor fan, the garage door remote, 2 of those, the heated towel rail ×3, the range hoods, and the cooktop and oven. Now the settlement date is the 30 days after the date of the agreement. Obviously will be taking place with the new clause in place, and I'm sure everyone's bidding subject to those terms here today. The interest rate is charged for the late settlement, taking 12% per annum in the event that you didn't settle on time. Further terms are nice and clear here today, so another good cash, clean contract to bid under. And obviously the clauses 23 through 24 there are just a couple of additions in terms of acknowledgements as to the final code of compliance, and clause 23 and point 1 in relation to the same, and then the sunset date there in clauses 24. I'm sure those that are bidding here today will be well aware of those pieces to the contract, but otherwise a great cash contract for our bidding. We wish you all the very best in that regard. We take you through the property up on screen for the last time here as well. This one obviously set up beautifully, brand new in its setup, and as we look through a home that is all set up with all the mod cons, beautiful styling, a lovely use of neutral colours there as well throughout this property, and a home that is ready to be moved into and loved. Great setup there with the kitchen, the breakfast bar, and the living area, dining area also nice and open plan. Good high ceilings, covered entertaining area at the rear there, and as you can see, you're going to sit in tranquility daily with the bush settings surround as well. Very solid in its construction, and this home brand new, ready to move into. It is all up for your consideration here today, and we put it in your hands to tell us what you would like to pay. Folks, we are in your hands for an opening bids via telephone, obviously. Where do we sit?
800,000.
Just to confirm, I had Rochelle at 800,000.
900,000.
900,000, thank you. So 900 now. 910 in with the grin, $910,000, and away we go. At 910, our offer. A chance back at 920 it is, so 10. At 930 now. At 930 with Regan. At $930,000. Regan's bid. At $930,000. 940 back in with Rochelle. At 940. 50 Regan if they would like to. At $940,000 now. At 940, call it back. 950 if would like their Regan. First chance. 50, thank you. So at $950,000 now with Regan. At 950, 60 to move back.
60,000.
60's the bid here with Rochelle. At $960,000 now. 970 back in. So at $970,000. Moving in tens at 970 and a bid back. 80 it is back. At 990 with Regan. At $990,000. Now $1 million here with Rochelle. At $1 million now the offer. At $1 million, and a call back at $1,010,000 if would like it. At $1 million here with Rochelle and calling away. First, our opportunity. Bidding now at $1,010,000. Second, the opportunity then at $1 million.
Maury just. Okay, I'm muting myself.
Thanks, guys. Just to update, obviously we just had the Wi-Fi dropout temporarily, so the stream is back and live again. And any issues, please feel free to send one of our agents a message if you are watching, just to let us know. But we noticed a dropout there, so we're back up and running again. I'm going to go back to negotiation. See you in a tip. Hi there, guys. We are still negotiating, obviously. As we progress in terms of the values here, it'll be up on screen in terms of the negotiation that's happening in the background. So just a bit of interaction to see the numbers rise. You're welcome to watch that figure as we progress in negotiation here today. We are coming to an announcement, probably within the next 5 or 10 minutes around this one. So hold tight. We'll see you shortly. Thank you.
need to get that buyer back on the phone.
Okay, folks, well, we have a increase in an offer to 1,085,000 left-hand side. It's not quite enough to be able to make it happen here today unconditionally. We know that we've got a couple of people hanging about on a conditional basis afterwards. We will entertain their interest straight after the auction here today. But what I am going to give is the top bidder some exclusivity in terms of time to be able to see if we can get to a level that's satisfactory. The top bidder currently is sitting at 1,085,000, and I believe that's with Rochelle's buyer. With Regan's, thank you. So at 1,085,000 just currently with Regan, and what we're going to offer is the highest bidder that chance to be able to have exclusivity. The exclusivity for 24 hours means that if those conditional buyers are willing to make offers post-auction, those offers won't be entertained or presented until 24 hours post the auction here today. That means that the top buyer will have some exclusive rights to see if we can get it together unconditionally for our owner. In the event that it didn't come together and they were at ends, then it'll be opened up to everybody post-auction to have their offers presented as well, if it was before that 24-hour time frame. So a nice bit of exclusivity offered to that 1,085,000 at present with Regan. A chance to be able to bid over and above if you would like to put yourself in the driver's seat in terms of some exclusive negotiation. Now is the time to do it. We call you away 3 times at 1,085,000, our first chance, current highest bidder sitting with Regan. Second our call at 1,085,000 the offer, nothing further, Rochelle.
The niche is out.
Third and our final chance at 1,085,000 the bids. Okay folks, well with this one what we do is we move to pass the property in. It means that we go to our bidder at 1,085,000. They're welcome to put that offer on paper. We'll send that to them electronically in the next couple of hours. We'll negotiate, we'll give them that 24-hour period to see if we can get together at an agreeable price under the unconditional terms. In the event we don't get there, we will open out to the rest of the market. That does include those that have conditions in place. And obviously your interest will need to be north of that 1,085,000. We wish you all the very best for those that are watching on the live stream there to get into the mix as well. And obviously Emma Moyle to be able to get this one together. Folks, we'll roll on to lot number 3 for you in just a moment. Thanks. Okay folks, we'll bring you to your last property here this afternoon. It is number 10 McBreen Avenue in Northcote. Very strong in its position, a wonderfully solid home and everything laid out for you perfectly. A good chance to be able to bid and to purchase here today in just a moment's time. Rochelle Brinston's been in charge of this one. Sydney Wallace alongside there as well, and magnificent campaign again. Run on this property. I will take you through your terms. They are your unconditional terms for your bidding. Number 10 McBreen Avenue in Northcote. It is formerly known as a fee simple estate, 991 square metres of land. Sitting on lot 26 with a deposited plan at 50230. Our record of title, NA 17B folio 318, a list of chattels. They're extensive, but I'll take you through them. Fixed floor coverings, blinds, curtains, light fittings, dishwasher, drapes, extractor fan, 2 of those. The garden sheds, the household kit heated towel rail, 2 included. The TV aerial, waste disposal unit, the cooktop and oven, the heat pumps times 2, and underfloor heating in the bathrooms there. And built-in cupboards also thrown in for you. Now 20th of April 2020 was the original date for your settlement. Obviously the new clause entered will take place over and above that settlement date in place, unless indeed you've agreed otherwise between yourself and the vendor. The interest rate charged there for late settlement sits at 12% per annum. Further terms, they are clauses 23, 24 and 25 added to our terms there for you. And there's some detail there that I'm sure you will have had your attention drawn to through the course of the campaign. Your documentation has been supplied, but very important that you've taken note of those clauses. That was clauses 23, 24 and 25. Your other further terms, just our standard additions to contract, nothing we need to be worried about in respect to our bidding here today. Folks, that is it for our documentation. We take you through the home for the last time up on screen. This one, beautifully laid out, a superb family home ready for the lucky buyer among you. And as we can see, a home that has plenty to offer, including indoor-outdoor flow, elevated views there available for you on your decking area, and just a lovely home that is going to be great in the upcoming winter months, as well as some superb summer months to be had. Great sized bedrooms throughout this property, and nice ceiling heights. As we can see, the tiled bathrooms right from floor to ceiling, and again, good sized bedrooms right the way through this property. Covered areas on the outside of the property for you to shelter you from the wintry rainy months, but as you can see, we're set in a glorious garden setting surrounding you, and obviously Northcote, one of those areas that is always sought after here on the North Shore. Great schooling, great access to the main arterial routes, and a good chance to be able to bid and to buy this one here today. So folks, what we do is put it in your hands via the screen here, a number to start us away. Happy to pause and negotiate here today if we'd like to, and a figure to start us off. Where do we see it?
1.1.
1.1 starts with Sydney, so at $1.1 million, away we go from here. At 1.1 the call. Now $1.1 million, instructions may be simple from here, nothing further. Do we pause and negotiate with our bidder at 1.1 straight away? An opportunity over and above, I do call away, and going then the first chance at 1.1 million. Second, the call again with Sydney at 1.1 million. Third and the final chance at $1.1 million our bids. Well folks, I can tell you that 1.1 won't buy the property, but what it does is put you into an opportunity to be able to negotiate here straight away. Sydney, I'll be calling your purchaser on phone. I'll be negotiating again for the next 10 to 15 minutes. I'll come back with updates, and if you are watching via the live stream here today, bit of entertainment, we will update the screen as the price increases if that is what takes place. Folks, for those that are looking to buy conditionally on this one after auction, Rochelle, Sydney and I will keep you up to date with where we're at, and you will be more than welcome to make offers post-auction in the event we didn't sell it to our highest bidder at present. We will be back to you folks. Sit tight. Thanks. Okay, well, thanks for those that are still on the stream. Great to have had you here with us today. We've had the offer at $1.2 million. It isn't going to be enough to be able to secure the property unconditionally today. We won't be given an exclusivity post-auction here with this one. We're just going to go straight out to the rest of the market for those that would like to make offers conditionally or otherwise. For those that have, for the lady obviously that has made an offer today, give her a chance to be able to see if they can secure the property cash unconditionally after auction. But a little bit of work to do in that respect post there for Rochelle and team. Folks, so we formally passed this one in at 1.2. Obviously one of the properties we've had today sold very successfully. The second one is still in negotiation, and this one also. We look forward to wrapping them up in the next coming days. If you do have interest with conditions in place, you're welcome to enter into the negotiations straight after the auction for those that have interest, and we wish you the best in purchasing as well. Thanks for joining us again. It's been great to be in your living areas, you're in my living area, but here at Carpenter Realty, great to be able to be presenting these auctions to you on the platform. We'll see you again. Thank you.